and welcome back to my YouTube channel. We are back and boy does it feel good to be back. I didn't actually get a chance to wish you all a happy new year because I did actually get very unwell, as you could probably tell by the post that I did. I did actually have tonsillitis really badly, which I was medicated for, so yeah, not the greatest start to the year. But we are back and we're so much better now. So yeah, I'm excited to be back talking to you guys. And to all of you that have stuck around, thank you so much. I appreciate you so much. But yeah, guys, we have got some huge news to talk about. I didn't even get a chance to come on and talk about Amarim getting sacked. Like, wow, just yeah, some really big news. So I think I am just going to get straight into the video, guys. Now, Michael Carrick has been appointed as our interim manager until the summer. Now, as much as I really want Ollie back, I do think that the club has made the right choice. Like, Carrick is an absolute legend here and he does bleed United. He is also a very highly rated coach. Now, I would have loved Ollie to be given another go, but the optics of it, well, it just didn't look great. I just think the club were worried about reappointing him after they sacked him in 2021. As you are probably already aware, I do think the club did the right thing by sacking Amarim. It's just the management and the timing of it that has caused the biggest issue for me. Like, as much as I did want him gone, I do feel like it could have been handled a lot better. It is clear that there was obviously no succession plan and there's obviously been a falling out behind the scenes that has prompted the club to act. There are obviously a lot of rumours flying about and we will never know the full story. But it is clear that relationships broke down and the decision was taken last week to terminate Amarim's contract. Now, from my point of view, the time to make the change was after the Europa League defeat to Spurs. When the club decided to back him in the summer, then he should have been given until next summer unless there was a permanent replacement already lined up. And we now know that there is not, and Carrick will lead the team for the second half of the season on an interim basis. Now, as much as he did need replaced, if I was being cynical, I would say that Amarim has been sacked now rather than the summer, as it was cheaper to pay him and his team off instead of backing him in the transfer market this month. It is rumoured that it cost around 10 million to sack him. How much would a couple of signings cost the club? Around 40 to 50 million? Now, I've seen a lot of people saying that we would have finished in the Champions League places under Amarim, and come on, guys, I would have loved to have seen that, but I just think we are miles off of it. The Europa or Conference League spots have to be our aim, and if we managed to finish higher, then hey, great. Now, part of me suspects that the club had already planned to replace the manager in the summer, and I also think that we already have his long-term successor lined up. Or is that just wishful thinking of me? Now, we are the biggest club in the world and we should only be looking at elite level managers. And Amarim was a young and upcoming coach, and I have no doubt that he will go on to have a successful career, but I just don't think that Manchester United was the right fit for him. And let's face it, he was never going to get the level of investment required to implement his system. Like, the squad would have needed a complete overhaul, and there is no way that Ineos or the Glazers would have invested in that. But anyway, it's done now and Amarim is obviously out. And Carrick is the main man, so it's time to look forward. Now, if you're asking me, do I expect things to get better on the pitch? Well, then the answer is no, not right away. But he knows the club and he understands our DNA. And I would expect him having us playing in a 4-2-3-1, which is great for Bruno. He will be back in his favoured number 10 position. And he couldn't have asked for a more difficult start than City at home and Arsenal away up next. Like, oh, good luck to Carrick. Now, we are out of both cup competitions and there's no European football either. So now all we have left is the league, and that will be tough. But Carrick, well, he will be aiming for a European spot. Now, Carrick has brought in Jonathan as his assistant. Now, he was with him at Middlesbrough, and I do think they have a very good working relationship. But Johnny Evans has decided to join the coaching team. But I think Darren Fletcher has decided to return to the under-18s following his brief spell as Inter over the last 2 games. Now, Steve Holland, who was Gareth Southgate's assistant for England, will also be joining the coaching team. And I do think that that is a very shrewd appointment. Holland is a very highly rated coach and he will add some much needed experience to the coaching team. I just really hope it has nothing to do with Southgate being identified to take charge in the summer. Now, long term, I would love to see us go after Thomas Tuchel. I just think he is a top manager and he just fits the criteria needed to take the club forward. He is a winner and he will take us to the next level. So yeah, he would be my number 1 choice. Now, his contract is up with England after the World Cup. And there have been rumours for months that he wants to return to club management as he misses the day-to-day activity with the players. Now, if we really can't get Tuchel, then I would love to see us go after Enrique, Ancelotti, or Nagelsmann. These guys are all top level coaches and they can handle the pressure at United. Enrique was rumoured to be interested before, and although his contract is up in the summer, I do think that he is happy at PSG. So it would probably take a lot to convince him to join us. Ancelotti has always spoken about his ambition to manage us one day, and he has said in the past that the timing has just never worked. He is another that is out of contract in the summer, and I do really think that he should be considered. I know Alonso has also just been sacked by Real Madrid, but I don't want to see us go anywhere near him. And I can see him ended up at Liverpool anyway. Yeah, we've come to the end of another video, guys. Now, I will obviously be back this Friday with a preview of the City game. The derby! It's derby day! So yeah, that'll be an exciting video, guys. But I hope you have all enjoyed this video as much as I have coming on and getting back into my groove talking to you guys. If you got to the end of this video, then I love you all millions. You are the best. Thank you so much. Now, don't forget, guys, if you're new here, please make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel if you're not already subscribed. Get subscribing, and please make sure you follow all of my social media, guys, because I am there all the time. Like, yeah, just get following, guys. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you all have a brilliant rest of your week, guys, and yeah, I look so forward to seeing you all in my next video. Thank you so much for watching.